going on? It's your man Big Rod right here sitting with the king, the legend, Kevin Lyles. How you doing, man?
Hey, I'm blessed, man. It's King, legend. I'm still here. I'm just still trying to do my part and inspire kids to be more than they thought they could be. So it's all good. Sometimes I get scared. I'm like, I'm going to die soon or something. People, I just want to be here. I just want to keep contributing. So I'm a brother just like you, and I'll call you King and legend too, or whatever you want to do.
That's good. That's good. Now, the day in the life of Kevin Lyles, like, what's the biggest struggle for you?
I'm fighting right now, and this is a personal issue, on trying to answer all God's callings, because when He gives you gifts, you want to make sure you utilize those gifts to do greater good. So with all the things that I've experienced, even from coming off the road with Barack, and me and my friends going out doing what we did, I'm asking myself now, do you want me to play a major role in the government? Do you want me to change my life and do something different? And that struggle that I go through every day, because you still have a job to do, and you still have a lot of people counting on you. So that's really what I'm thinking through right now, because I believe things happen because of a great idea, and God's going to give me that great idea. And the first idea, I think God said, "Let there be light." When nobody knew what light was at that particular time, He said, "Let there be light." So I'm struggling with that.
All right, now, and speaking on the whole Obama issue and everything, and all of the great things that came in recent, times, this is actually a monumental moment in not even Black American history. Now, what advice would you give to the youth who didn't experience the movement of Martin Luther King or Malcolm X and all that? How would you influence them to take advantage of the situation for the personal good?
Well, I tell people no more excuses. Stop blaming racism, sexism for why you don't have this, and go out there and make it happen for yourself. Barack had the big idea. I'm going to be president. Mm-hmm. Nobody believed him. Few people believed him very on. And through all the ups and downs, and through his pastor, see, God, there'll be a Judas in your life. Mm. You know what I mean? So you be close to you or not. But what God teaches you to do is to deal with them as it comes. His demeanor, his faith got him through all those times. So I would say, and then I'll tell everybody out there, what we see now, we have to understand what the new cool is. The new cool is presidential. Mm-hmm. From first ladies to your kids, because we're a society that you can tell us a lot of things. They always told me, you can be this, you can be that, but I never saw it. Mm-hmm. When I became 35 is when I discovered who Dick Parsons was. Stanley O'Neill, Kenneth Chenault. I didn't see it. Mm-hmm. Now you're telling me I can be president? Now you're telling me I have the opportunity to rule the world? I already felt it because I'm hip-hop. Mm-hmm. But now I see it, and because I see it, I want to be it. We saw it, we didn't see it, so we didn't want to be it. Mm-hmm. What we saw was getting money. What we saw was having a lot of women. What we saw was having a lot of cars, and we measured that success. Mm-hmm. But through the products of our experiences, not just our environment. So I think it's a great time in America, and I think it's a great time for hip-hop. I think it's a great time for all colors. I think we have to understand where we are and get back to communicating with each other.
Now, how big of a role do you think hip-hop had on the Barack Obama campaign?
I think he had like 68% of the African-American vote, 18 to 34. 67% came out and voted for him. How much did it play? There were red states that are now blue states, and all I can tell you is every state that we went into, Ohio, Florida, Virginia, the Carolinas, we won. So, and I've never, ever, and I've been to a lot of presidential things, but his commitment to young people, his commitment to early service, his commitment to education, I believe in, like I believed in my first record, like I believed in my first rapper. I believe in him. And I want to make sure I do everything in my power. I didn't want to look my kids in the face and say, I didn't do everything I could do. Daddy, you done took things and made them, so I had to do everything. And I had to charge the people, my super friends, J. Puff, Mary, with Beyonce, all of us with the same kind of love and respect for where we're going. And I just tell you, Puff inspired me, Jay inspired me, Mary inspired me, Beyonce inspired me, and we all inspired each other. Even those of us who are going through our own struggles. With my man Tip, he said, look, I might not be able to be directly associated, but I'm going to go and give respect my vote. And he went out and registered, over 2 million people. But it was viral. I saw it coming when we saw the BET Hip Hop Awards, when everybody said vote, when everybody spoke about God, and everybody spoke about having faith, and everybody said, if you ain't registered, go get registered. Bring your family. It might not have been politics, but it was the power of the people. There's one thing I said about America. We always knew America was powerful, but we have not seen in a long time the power of the people of America. Well, Young America spoke, we spoke, and we have power.
That's cool. I want to thank you for everything. Now, before we go, if there's one thing that you can say to the kids out there whose vision is very, who can't see good things in the future, like, because I know that you're from in the city as well, like, how can they go through all of those barricades and just reach for the top?
It's faith, man. It's not allowing somebody to tell you what you can do and what you can't do. Always ask the question, why and why not? Because there's always an example of somebody doing the impossible. And we go back to Barack. What better example than Barack Obama? What better example with guys who had nothing and became something? I tell people we have to pay respect and homage to Malcolm X because he said by any means necessary. And we have to pay respect to Martin Luther King because he said, I do have a dream. And all of us who come after, we have to have our own things, from Jay, Hard Knock Life, from Puff, get the Benjamin, you got it's no matter what it is, from T.I., live your life. I mean, you got to find those things that inspire you throughout your life. So, as you go through, then faith, as you go through passion, find that thing in your life that you want to do, no matter if you got paid for it or not, and at the end of the day, surrender yourself. Those are what I would suggest Young America does. But like I said, I don't know everybody's individual struggle, and I'm not here to tell people what to do. I'm here to let people into my life and say this is what I did, because every success story has a different start and a different path. It's always so.
That's really well. I thank you for your time.
Bless you.
This is Big Vibe, Kevin Lyles. We got it.
Mom from B-More.
This is not good.
Good.